Hello, beautiful souls. Jean Warren Campbell at Empowered Planet. Happy to be back with you again. And today I'm going to offer a light language activation that came from working with a friend in Nova Scotia 3 days ago. So she and I meet every 2 weeks and we just connect, and I do light language and she drops in and moves energy in her own way. And when we work together, it's very powerful. There's something about our energies coming together. And recently we just meet in the moment and see what comes up that wants to be offered the light language to, and that energy frequency to. And at the time I had like kind of a foggy headache, and I had had the same thing the day before. And when we decided to work, I thought I would just check in and see what that was about. And I immediately felt that the earth is using us, the light workers who are willing, on some level, unconsciously, to be of support for her. And I got this strong feeling that she really needed nurturing because she's going through so much herself right now. And we know at the time that this video is being recorded, there are a lot of volcanoes that are erupting and lots of shifts happening. So it's obvious that she's doing things. And I also had learned a few days before that there were actually, in Alberta, there were 7 earthquakes. They weren't reported in some places. Only people who knew from other sources knew that this had happened. And when I checked in about those, I got that it wasn't natural that they came from things that they do underground, where they're creating a lot of instability underground. And I saw that as, it was actually fracking that I saw. And I sensed deeply that for the earth, it was like electric shock to the brain that they used to do with people in mental institutions. And I could see the shock, almost like neurons in the brain, going out through the earth, and how harmful and disruptive it is for the earth. And really felt like it was a call from her for our nurturing. So my friend and I did light language, and she held space for this, and she really felt that from now until the solstice of this year, that it would be really powerful for us to do this every day. And then I thought, well, I would share this with everyone so that you can all join in and participate as well. And of course, this will be helpful far beyond the solstice, because the earth and all of us are going through so much right now. And it's interesting, some of the things that came up, she got on a full body shudder when I mentioned about the impact that it was on the earth from those unnatural earthquakes. And then at the end, when I said I would share it, that she really felt strongly that that would be really helpful. There was something else that I was going to bring out from that. Anyway, we did it. We did the clearing, and it felt really powerful. And she said afterwards, I feel so much lighter. And then I realized my groggy headache was gone as well from just moving that energy through. So this light language activation is going to be to offer that beautiful nurturing. I just felt like she needed, like a little baby needing to be held in its mother's arms. And I think we could all use a little bit of that right now. And so the frequency of this light language will be for the earth, and we can imagine it just being offered to Gaia, but we are also receiving it at the same time. So anywhere where you feel that you may need that nurturing, gentle, loving, caring energy for yourself, please just have your intention that you will be receiving this as well. And just see how you feel at the beginning and at the end. So if you feel called to participate, you could do this every day. Just listen to this video every day and bring your frequency into this beautiful light language activation for Gaia and for clearing those pathways that have been disturbed in unnatural ways. And there's also a lot of volcanoes erupting right now, and I saw those almost like boils on the body of the earth that there was just so much pressure now that they just had to let go. So it was like they were erupting at this time because there was something under there that was very unhealthy that needed to be released, and this is her way of doing it at this point. She's been so supportive of us and waiting so long. So thank you for being here and joining in, and just if you feel called to allow sounds to come out of your mouth as you're listening, that's a beautiful thing to do. You're bringing more of your own frequency in, but as you know, I'm sure as you connect with this, you're also bringing your frequency into this and offering this beautiful loving support to Gaia, and also connecting all of us together who are participating in this and joining in this. So please feel free to share with anyone who you think this may resonate with as well. Okay, let's tune in. So just feeling yourself right here, right now. Very aware of your own body. And as we do this, just connecting ourselves in with the earth grid and seeing the beautiful veins of white light that run through the earth grid, and anchoring ourselves into that, and also pulling that beautiful white love light into our own physical bodies and allowing that to fill us up. Ushikwa ishkanahayta teke asi ashakwa iskanayata. Ushakwa tiaskanihi ashkanahatake. Makso wikana. Makso wikana. Hishakwa ishkanaha. Ma tikiash kana hotake. Wish Eosh Awiliash Kanias kana tatake eshkani. Usakwa shiaktaka ya sikiashkana. Makse tako ushikana. Maksia taki ishkana hatake. Usikwa ashiniya takihi. Usakwa ishikna. Matiashkana hiyaktaka. Masikwa ishiktaka. Miyakna ishikakni. So to begin with, they're working with each one of us who are present with this, working with our own fields, just creating this beautiful open spaciousness within our fields. Hishakwa eshiaktakihi iskanashatkihi. Usakwa ashiaktaka. Makse tako ashai tiaskaniya. Makse tako shiakwa ashiaktakihi. Maksi takea takihi shakna. Makse acho awatakihi. Makikwa hashkaniha. I see our energy, our frequency going like a healing salve in all the places where it's needed. Washitaka shiakwa tikiashkanehiyakane. Makso takai ashikwa taki asikwa eshiki. Ulak tikiashkanahatake. Ushikwa tiasikikana. Shiaskana yashkanahi takawa. Isak tikishna tikiaskanihi. Now it's spreading out into the oceans of the world, and I see that there is a lot of potential activity deep in the oceans, and that is being softened with this nurturing love that we're offering. So you can just imagine those areas that the loving frequency that we're offering is softening any potential for disruption. Wasika ashkanihataki iyasakachikaha. Makte akashiki akaya totakapatniya. Mashakwa e shia tikihi. Ashikwa e ishna tiki. Usakwa shiki akakna tikiyasha. Make sukota krishna tikiyakwa e ishkane. Miksa tiko ashkani hatakaha. Maksea kotayakana. Makalawa shiataka. Masikwa e shika. Itatake e ishkanai. Tiaska wehi ishka. So we've offered that energy frequency into the oceans, and as part of that, I'll just grab a sip of water. I saw that the light language would now like to be offered to each one of us so that we hold a deep clarity, a deep strength within our own being. We know we are solid. We know we are strong. We have this feeling of fully claiming our own presence in the world so that we are less susceptible to any kind of interference. And so I'm just going to fully anchor that in for each one of us now. Washyasati saknoshkaniyakta masikwa ishiyaktakihi ushakwartiyaskani hashkana hatake eyaka masita kashkani hatawa e isi. Yaskani hishna tikiyashkana hatake isna ishna. Yakma ashkni yatake hisita kashkniya. Usha tikiyashkni yatake isa tikisha tikiyaskana hashkni yatikiyashkni hikakni ishkna tikahe. Mataka alawa ishia tikiskana hashkniya. Asikwa e shikia tikis kai no tikiyashkanaha. I see everyone as they move things through, and now I see everyone as being in like an egg, a beautiful light-filled egg, just resting in the beautiful frequency that that light holds. It's a very calm, serene feeling within this egg of light that we are all in. It's like this very still clarity, like it's undisturbable regardless of what's going on around and in the outer world and even in the outer life experience. When we come back to this egg of our own being and our own essence and the beautiful light of the earth and the love of the earth that's being offered to us in return, and always offered to us when we connect with it, that it's holding us in this beautiful space of calm and stillness. And so just resting in there, and now seeing that our frequency emanates out of that egg of light like a beautiful fractal illumination of light. And seeing it begin to spin now. Things are really happening here. Seeing it spinning now. Very fast. And there we are. Those are the words that are coming through. There we are.